going on, y'all? The reviewer is here, and I'm back to give y'all this album review of Blackout called Dreamworld. Now, if y'all are unfamiliar with Blackout, he's one of my favorite producers. He's a very dope producer. He's from Memphis, Tennessee. He's affiliated with Player Posse, Snub Nose, you know, cats like that. Binghamton bound, that's what he claims, as you see on the cover here. And this is the cassette tape. This was reissued under SIC Records, you know what I'm saying? Now, this was a limited edition release. So trying to find this tape now might be damn near impossible, to be, honest. So the thing about limited editions, and I'm gonna talk about that in another video. So it'll be a content about limited edition releases. So with all that being said, this is Blackout's, I should say, first underground tape that pretty much went worldwide, nationwide, you name it. A lot of people that's underground should know about this tape, you know what I'm saying? So Blackout was the only producer, and the features were Lil E and Lil Coop. I believe those were the only features. Now I'm gonna just give like a quick review. I'm not gonna have this last long. So the first one is called the intro. This is a blazing cut from Blackout. It's a little snippet from Tales from the Hood. Blackout comes through with a nice verse. That beat is out of this world, man. It just have you in a daze when you hear this track. And then you got the track called Smoking Trees. This is with Lil Coop rapping. He's the only one that raps on here. And he flows like crazy on here with a nice beat. Smoking trees pretty much means, y'all know, smoking weed, that sort of thing. Really nice track. Mission of a Murder is another dark sounding cut. This is with Lil E, and he raps like dope on here. Blackout come through with a dope verse, rapping fast like a mug. That beat is really dark, like I said, really demonic sounding. And then you have some of the DJ mixes, which is the Chronic City. Then you got the Murder Mix. Then you have Psycho Sounds and things like that. A Murder Mix is probably one of my favorite mixes on this cut. And then you have Psycho Sound, which is really nice too. And Chronic City is another nice track. It's all nice in its own unique way. And then you got No Witnesses. This features Lil E. And this is a dope sample from, man, I can't remember. I know it's from, from Texas, I believe. I know it's an artist from Texas. I can't remember the name right now, but it's a dope sample. And Blackout comes through with a dope verse. Lil E does really nice as well. It's really dark to add, you know what I mean? And then the next one called Dim the Lights. I know y'all been waiting for this cut. This is probably one of the best tracks off of this tape alone. That beat is bumping. That sound in the background, very dark, eerie sounding. Blackout comes through with some dope verse. Is it Lil Coop? Yeah, Lil Coop comes through with a nice verse as well. Lil E does a nice job. I mean, this is a banger. If you haven't heard this track yet, I'll put that link in the description box for you to peep out. If you love underground sound music, you will definitely love it. Midnight Murder. And this is a really dark cut. Blackout comes through with a nice little verse. He kind of almost sound like Bone Thugs and Harmony a little bit, the way he's like rapping. And then Lil E comes through with a nice verse. And like I said, this track is very dark sounding. And then Body Bags is pretty much the last track. And he's flowing, Blackout, he's flowing his ass off with this dark cut. And he gives a little shout outs at the end. So that's pretty much it. That's all the songs I review, and I think I pretty much review all of them. So the rate is I'm not gonna really give it a rating, but I will say this is probably one of the most famous underground tapes ever from Memphis. You know, if you're not really into the Memphis underground, then you may not recognize it, but if you do, you know this tape here is a lot well known, is really famous with the dark sounds and you know, psycho sounds. I can't stress no more on how dope this underground tape is. And sadly, like I said, this was a limited edition release. Good luck trying to find this tape, you know what I mean? At least for a good price. So with that being said, if you're into the mainstream music and things like that, like modern music nowadays, this is not for you. This is strictly for the underground heads, the dark sounds, you know what I mean? The whole nine that relates to the underground. This is something that you can play all the time. Like I play this tape, I'm gonna say this tape specifically, but I played this album for years, and to this day I can still play it. Like it has high replay value that it don't make any sense. Now, shout out to SIC Records for re-releasing this magnificent masterpiece from Blackout called Dreamworld. And much praises to Blackout, man, for creating sounds that it can't be duplicated, you know what I mean? And I hope one day that he re-release a lot of his productions, such as Juice, Ashes Off My Blunt. That's another one of my favorites. And the Low E, Player for Life, the Low Game, Big Time Players, and many others that's produced by Blackout. So I hope to God that he does comes out with them, because I definitely will be copying them, and y'all know I love physical copies. All right, so with that being said, I cannot stress how dope this underground tape is. All right, and even if you are into mainstream modern music, get a little some of this psycho sounds in your ears, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's it. Much love to the real folks, and I'll be on here back with another review. All right, peace out, guys.